So today is August 3rd, 2021. Welcome to the Teaquilts live chat. It's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the USA. I also go live on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. for 2 hours doing a live sewing chat. So tonight is birthday shout outs. Also, I took a impromptu trip with Kevin yesterday, so we'll talk about that. And I don't know what else. Seemed like I had something else to talk about. Now I'm all discombobulated. But let me pull you all up so I can at least read the chats. And thank you again, Kevin, for letting me know that sounds okay now. And put my volume down. Don't want that. Let's see. And it's spooling. Woo wee, boy. I'm going to just go back to 7 and see if anybody was saying anything other than my volume is messed up. Cynthia Dixon saying hello, everyone. Miss T, hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the channel. Okay. Everybody was letting me know I can hear. Yes. I appreciate that because I don't want you all to let me go on and things are not right. So Kim Burris was also welcoming everybody in. So thank you for doing that as well, Kim, while they couldn't hear me. Phyllis G says, hi, T, and everyone from North Carolina. Hi, Phyllis. So now the sound's on. I'm getting a lot of yeses, so thank you. Oh. Maria Mayer says, hi, T, and everyone. Thank you, Maria, for my CashApp birthday gift. I really appreciate it. It came yesterday when I was on the road. Tom Eckery says, hi, T and T Quilters. Sounds great now. Okay. Cheryl Bean, hi, T and everyone. Judy Plaster, good evening, T and everyone. Lynette Williams, I can hear. Laura Miller says, hello, all. Thank you, Mario. Debbie says, hi, T and everyone. Darlene Crosby says, hello, T and everyone. Tiffany's Quilting Life says, hello, now T and friends. I am cooking, so can't chat till my hands are clean. Cook Girl says, I went out and came back, still no sound. It was me. I'm so sorry. Ella Odom says, good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Vicki Lemire saying hello. Kevin says, my good friend, Miss T, can you believe it's been a week since our fun adventure? Evening, all T Quilters. Sorry, no shenanigans on the live tonight. Laughing out loud. Yes, it does seem like a whole lot has happened. And even when we saw each other yesterday, it was like we just saw each other, but we still wanted to do what we did. So we're going to talk about that. I think that's what I wanted to talk about. Sue is here saying hi, T and all. Anxious to find out where we went. I was going to put it in the title, but it wouldn't fit. So it wasn't like it was a big secret. But I couldn't get it all to fit. We got about 60 characters that we can put when we do the planning for the live, but when you do it on your desktop and make your titles, you can put up to 100 letters, but I just couldn't make it fit. So we'll just start with that because we're going to wait for none of the birthday people are here anyway, so we'll just postpone that for a little bit, see if they come in. Kevin and I, while we were on the Iowa shop hop trip, we ran into Tony Jacobson, who was the manager of a quilt shop in Winsett, Iowa, which is also the same street that the Iowa Quilt Museum is on. And he's affiliated with the Iowa Quilt Museum as well. And what he's known, well, what I guess made him a little bit more popular is that he also was a designer, creator for Fons and Porter magazine. And so he was on some of their videos doing various projects, and he also created patterns and things for them to use when they were original patterns, things like that. So it was very interesting. I didn't have any idea who he is because I don't recall him being on any of the videos that I watched, but it could have been, just forgot because I'm not paying attention to those details. But anyway, he's in the process of writing a book, and he also came to the Columbia, Missouri. He told me he was coming to the Columbia Quilt Guild on Monday. So Columbia is about, I say, 2 hours away from my home. So I decided that I would go there because I had to do some other business in the area anyway. So that's, excuse me, I'm burping off of nothing, okay? So I was going to be in there anyway, so I asked Kevin if he wanted to go as well. So we both decided to go ahead and go. So he done a workshop on the differences in quilts when you change the fabrics and or the placement of value in the fabrics as well. So it was pretty interesting. He had told me what he was going to do, and so I didn't ask him a whole lot of questions because I didn't want to spoil it before I even got there knowing exactly what he was going to be talking about. But that was basically his topic. He has patterns, and then he creates different ways that you can put those patterns together as far as making it look a little bit different, where you have subtle differences in value where it just all looks like it's a cohesive quilt top, or when you do strong contrast in fabric and or value, and the certain parts actually stand out. I got my phone going off. That's my husband coming in the house. He went grocery shopping. So yeah, it was very interesting. He had way more quilts than I thought. Even when I saw the pile of quilts, I didn't think he had as many quilts in that pile as he had. I really enjoyed it. And of course, I didn't bring the 2 patterns in here that I actually purchased from him. But I am doing a haul, a little bit of a haul. But I will be doing those patterns, so you will be seeing them at some point anyway. But Kevin and I both ended up just buying patterns, and then we said we'll just switch off the patterns if we want to do the others pattern. So that's kind of where we are. But he was very interesting. It was interesting in some of the fabrics that he chose to use in particular place areas, and it completely changed the look of particular quilts. So I got 2 that I'm pretty interested in doing, and of course doing something a little bit different with the placement of the fabrics, kind of like what he did. His base pattern is kind of straightforward, and then he goes and shows you, and I don't know if he made all these quilts or not. He never did say, but it's pretty interesting on some of the things that he did. Some of the things I've already been doing, he just like for his cutting and slicing. I have a video where I show you how to make plaid out of a charm pack, how to make a plaid quilt out of a charm pack. And it's something similar to that, except that he's telling you exactly where to cut, and I just let you cut wherever you want to cut. So it's kind of something similar like that. Let's see who has come in since I've been talking. C-Rex says, good evening, TNT Quilters. Oh, I'm back up at the top. Did I go? Yeah, I said all of that. Hold on. My chat has locked down. That's what it is. It does that. I don't know why, and it even did it in the hotel. I'm still at 7:04 on my phone, okay? So let me go back and see. I remember Vicky Lemire saying hello. That was the last thing I can recall. So let's go back. Yeah. And then I read Kevin's comment. Okay. And Sue's comment I read. Debbie Williams says hello. Kathy's Quilts and Crafts says hello to Vicky. Mario's reminding everybody to please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Mario. Appreciate that. Sean Hickman is here. Says hi, Miss T and fellow quilters. Hi, Sean. Quilt Gals reminding people also to hit the thumbs up. Janet Macros here says good evening, TNT Quilters. Hi, Janet. Betsy says hello, Miss T and all. Susan T says so happy to be here. And Kathy is also reminding people to hit the thumbs up. So thank you for that, Kathy. Norma Ozia says, good evening, quilt friends. Kelly A, good evening, T and T quilters. Kim Burris reminding people to hit the thumbs up, everyone. Share, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notifications. Join us on Facebook. Answer all 3 questions to join. And Mario has given you the Facebook link, which I'll pin up at the top for those that are new and are not in the Facebook group. So if you have Facebook, please go over and join us. Maddie Barnum says, hello, T and everyone. I also got a request from a Larissa artist, but it's spelled different. And they don't have any Facebook friends, and so I didn't accept it. So, Larissa, if that's you, please let me know if that's you. Sometimes people will steal accounts. It doesn't have any photos or anything up like that. They didn't answer all 3 questions, just answered the first question, yes, I'm a quilter. And so I'm in the process about to delete that. So I just wanted to make sure before I do that. Let's see. Judy says, he's a very nice man. I met him when I was in his shop in probably 2017 when I was back in the Midwest. Takes the time to talk with you and make you feel like you're at home in his shop. Yes. And that was the thing that Kevin and I had when we went there. I'd probably say that was probably my 3rd favorite shop if I was trying to rank them. And it's not that the other 2 were better. It was just like for my style and what I'm into. I probably had 2 other shops, but that shop was so friendly, and even the owner was there. Was in the shop, and she even greeted us at the door as soon as we were in like 3 or 4 feet, and she was there. So he manages her shop, and she's sort of kind of retired, but she comes in every day for socialization unless she's traveling, because she said she had another quilt shop in another Iowa town, and she wanted to retire, so she didn't really want to do another quilt shop. But when they put the museum in, they asked her if she would do it because Tony was affiliated with the museum, and he knew that she would have a great quilt shop. So that worked out well for both of them. So, and they both seem like, when you talk with both of them, they work very well together, which is really nice. His name is Tony Jacobson. Sharon Lewis says, hi, T and quilters. I'm still at work, but I'm glad I could log in. You all brighten my day. Yes. Vivian Cavey is here, says, hi, T and everyone. Hi, Vivian. Teresa McCormick, hello, T and T quilters. Welcome to the channel. That was for you, Kevin. Sue says, one more day till vacation and I dive into the Joanne bag of mystery. Yes. Maddie says, I love my t-shirt. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for ordering. Wash your hands. Says, hi, T. Yeah, good to be with everyone again. Trying to get down here to the bottom. I'm so far behind. Oh, so Craft with Love is, I keep forgetting that that's you. So, okay, I'll let you in. It said it wouldn't let her answer the other questions, and I couldn't figure it out. Okay, you just I think you have to scroll down because it looked like it's done. But I will let you in because I was about to delete it because the name was spelled different and everything. So. And Mario says that he envies all of us in the U.S. with all the quilt shops that we have. Well, I envy the people in Iowa because they got it going on, okay? My brother is here, says, hi, sis and everyone. Hope you are all staying safe. I'm trying to. And Kevin down there talking about, welcome to the channel, Teresa. Laughing out loud. Mario says, hey, the good brother is in the house. Hi, Ray. So, yeah, all prizes except for the Go Me has been mailed because I'm waiting on her to send me the remainder of the shipping because if you all recall, I said when I did my birthday bash, I was willing to pay up to $10 in shipping for orders. And so, of course, the Go Me and the book all together, it weighs a little bit more. So that cost a little bit more money. So I'm just waiting on her to do that. And I'm going to give that until my Saturday night live chat and see if it's done. She has communicated with me, so I'm assuming that it's going to be done. She sent her address. She also responded about how to pay and stuff. So I just haven't received the payment, so it hasn't been mailed. But all other prizes have been mailed, so you should be receiving them soon. I should have sent you some sort of notification saying that your gift is on the way. And also, Stephanie, Memoirs of a Longarm Quilter, she placed an order, and I combined your order and your price, and I refunded you your money for the shipping on your order because everything shipped for under $10. And Teresa says, Kevin, that made me laugh. So once Kevin and I were in Columbia, they got a couple of great shops there too. We went to two. I didn't buy anything in one, but I did buy something in the other one. And it's so funny because I went to 30-something shops in Iowa and was trying to limit my fabric purchases and then go to the one in Missouri. And what do? I buy fabric. But I walked around the regular parts of the store and I was determined I wasn't going to buy anything, especially buying fabric at full price. I wasn't going to do that, especially after my Iowa experience where we went to places and they had really good bargains and deals that I had already passed up. So then we went to Apple Tree Quilting. Let me make sure that's the name of it. Apple Tree Quilting Center in Columbia, Missouri. And of course, they had a whole, not a sales area, but a whole sale room, okay? It was absolutely ridiculous. So, of course, I went in and bought some stuff. So, they had this, they had machine embroidery stuff for your embroidery machines. They had that at 75% off in the room. So, this was regular $48. It's the color wheel twos, and I guess they call it twos because it comes in two different sizes, but it's basically piecing in the hoop, and I just thought maybe I might want to try that. And I think it's the flip and sew kind, not the raw edge where it's zigzagged over, because that's not what it looked like in the photo. So that's what I'm hoping it is. And it's just a CD in here, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to print all my instructions myself, but that's kind of how machine embroidery stuff goes. They never give you all the information you need. Kevin and I both received this. It's an Apple Tree Quilting Center spray bottle. And I've just bought one with the Iowa Quilt Guild logo on it, and I even bought one of their dented ones and I just gave a donation. I paid more than what they wanted. And I got one of their subpar things just to help get it off their table. And then I go and get one. I got one with Apple Tree written all over it. But it's just a spray bottle. I don't really care what it says and if it's got a dent or two. Now this I bought. It's a panel. And I actually purchased this because it's going to be tonight's birthday prize to whoever wins if they hear their name and contact me by Saturday night before I go live. Because otherwise I'll be pulling another name. But one of the things that Tony did was he did some stuff with panels. And you can go and research and find out all of that stuff. But he was basically slicing panels and making them look dissected. And this one was just one of those panels that was just very calming. And I thought maybe this would be a great one to dissect. So that's what I'm going to do with it. And I thought eventually when you all see what I do with it, somebody might like it. And I just love all the coloring here. But I thought that I would give this away as tonight's prize, this panel. And this panel is, let me fold this back up so we can get to that section. It's on the other end, of course. It's QT Fabrics Ocello Mason. I don't know anything about that. That doesn't have a lot of identifying data, but that's all I have here. I'm hoping you all can see that because I can't. Okay, so I thought the panel was really cute. Again, I was in the clearance room. I wasn't going anywhere else to be buying fabric, and right now I'm kind of having this softness for panels, but he has given me a lot of. When I went to Iowa, I bought a pattern to use for some of my panels. I also, the quilt pattern that I have here that isn't, it is for panel. So it's for a panel. So I got two patterns that are for panels. And then seeing some of the things that he did with panels. I didn't buy that particular pattern because I've done that technique before. But I think this would be great for the technique that he has. So you'll be seeing this panel again. So I do have another one for when I call the birthday winner, you'll get a pattern. A panel, not a pattern. You'll get a panel. And then you can just wait and see what I do with it afterwards. And up here, if you're wondering what's all this colorful stuff, you can go back and look at my haul video. This is the kit that I bought. I have it already cut out for sewing on Saturday night. I just didn't want to wait till the last minute to be cutting because that's what I normally do. And then I'm running around, then I'll start switching what I'm going to work on. I pay money for a kit that I don't normally buy, so I want to use this kit and get it sewed. So I have it all cut here to be ready to start sewing on Saturday. So that's what that is. Then the rest of the stuff in this bag is just fabric, okay? Absolutely ridiculous. That's all I can say. Now let me pull out my receipt so I can make sure I give you the right thing, because I think this back was 50% off. And it was, all of this came out the clearance room. So this CD I paid $12 for. So if you're in the Columbia area or nearby Columbia, I paid $12 for the embroidery CD for the Color Wheel 2s. I got 3 of these panels for $14.09, so less than $5. Trying to make sure I get you the right stuff. Okay. This is a quilt backing. I got the first two things. This is quilt backing, and they had a section in the clearance room for quilt backings, and I couldn't believe that this was in there. This is very popular. I've seen it in all kinds of colors. I even seen it with a white background with multicolor print. So it's very popular backing, and I think the only reason it was in there was because it was only 2 yards left. But I bought it thinking that even if I didn't make it, use it as a backing, I could also use it as front material because it's so pretty. And then you can also add sides on to make it up to the 3 yards that you might need if it's a bed-size quilt. So you got options when you only got 2 yards of the backing. And it's called Color Play 108 Quilt Backs by Color Principle for Henry Glass Company, pattern number 8700. But I'll go ahead and put it up here anyway, just so you all can see as much as you can. Very tiny, isn't it? But that's the information. And again, they got this in so many different colorways. But this just screamed my name when I saw it, and I just instantly picked it up. When I shouldn't be, buying any fabric. But that didn't stop me. Woo! So I'm just trying to fold this because I'm just going to put this stack up here in the front. And it's not going to all be folded right, but that's just how it be sometimes. I'll redo this later when I put it on my cardboard pieces. Okay, that piece. Now, y'all know I just went to Iowa and I went to Fron Design Studio. And I didn't even see this because I went looking on the shelf to see if they had any Fron stuff. And I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. And then Kevin finds it and he comes and brings it to me. And if you all remember that tulip panel that I had, and it had posies or something like that on the other side. Well, this is another one of those type of quilt patterns. And I think this is some kind of lily. Might be a calla lily, I'm not sure. But that's that one. And then on the other side, I have no idea what this flower represents. It's upside down, of course. But it's this one right here. And I got it as well. When you're buying stuff like this, it's kind of confusing as to how they're going to price this kind of stuff. Because they consider these to be panels, like one section to be a panel. They might try to charge you for that, but I convinced the lady or talked to her because I had just bought some from Fron, and they just cut it by the yard, and then they just measure however many of them you tell them you want. So that's what she ended up doing. Again, this was in the clearance room. It was $6 a yard, and I'm thinking she just, let me see if it's what it's called. Daydreams 4 Love Blossoms by Stephanie Brandenburg for Fron Design. So let's see if it's on here. That Geo Red Circle Play. It was $8.99 a yard for this backing. I forgot to tell you that. I found that one. And I think this was just $6 a yard. So I'm not sure. I don't see this actual name on here like I do some of the other fabrics. But I think it was just $6 a yard. So, of course, I had to get a piece of that. And then the next piece here is Carl's fabric for Benartex. I'm saying her name right. It's that Carol Bryant Fallard. I'm saying her name wrong. It was also $6 a yard. I ended up getting 2 yards of this. Again, I just like the texture in this red, and it's kind of got that orangey, pinky colors coming out of it as well. And it just don't do it justice on the screen. But it's just got so much texture in the feathering in the leaf or whatever it is. But it's called Feathers here, and it's by Benartex. So let me show you that since I screwed up the name. Just to make sure. You can always go back and watch it and pause the screen if you can't get it all written down while I'm doing that. Now, these fabrics were originally supposed to be $7 a yard, but she said they had put them on sale like the week or two before, and the owner, who we did get to talk to, he hadn't changed them back yet. So even though the signs in the room said they were $7 a yard for the regular yardage, they ended up ringing up at $6 a yard. She said, whatever rings up, that's what you get. This is another one that I got just because of the pretty color. And it was, again, $6 a yard. I got 2 yards. And, of course, everything that's folded in here, they got the selvage folded on the inside. So let's see. Urban Garden Leaf Study by Leslie Tucker Jennison. And it's RJR fabrics on this one. So let me show you the selvage first, and then I'll open it up a little bit. So it's so hard to read selvage from where I'm at. I do know that. But I'm trying to hold it still, and my arm is like, no, you're stretching too much. But it's got some pretty pink and purpley colors going on with this white. I just thought it was interesting. And again, it's called Urban Garden. And that's my problem. It's like I see the updated stuff, and I'm kind of tired of looking at some of my older fabrics. So that's the problem I'm having. This one here, I thought that I could use for, I bought 1 yard, and I thought I could use it for the binding on my editor Sitar's color. I did her rainbow quilt, mystery quilt. And so this is just a stripe. Kind of got all the rainbow colors in it, and it's got the beige in the background that I also used. This is by P&B Textiles, called Sylvia Splendor. And here's the salvage information here. Again, just love the colors. It's like stuff I'd never seen before. And they're doing a whole lot with batiks too. I had to not buy batiks because they're making batiks that look like stripes and plaids. It's some other ones too that I saw. I can't even remember. It was just too much. I had to close my mind off to it. And then the last piece of fabric that I bought, because I had just come from his Tony Jacobson's lecture, was I bought this fabric because I'm going to do one of the techniques that he did, which is just basic, like doing different things with sashings and stuff like that. And I thought this would be interesting to use as a sashing. So that's why I got this one. And they only had like 4 yards. And so when you start using stuff as sashing and it's going to be, or background, and it's going to be prominent in the quilt top, I try to buy a little bit more than what I need just in case. I might want to put it in a border, and then if I run out, you can't get it anymore. So, oh, I didn't even show you the name on that one, did I? Woohoo! Studio Fabrics. It's the maker. And it's called Prismachrome by Chelsea Design Works. So let me show you that. It's going to be hard to show this too. It's heavy. So here's a part here, right here on that salvage. So hopefully you can see that. And I just like it because it's got blues and greens mixed in here. And then they got different values of that, almost into black as well. So since I had to mess that one up, we'll just put that one down there. But so those were the fabrics that I bought. And since I was spending money again, I did decide I better use my business thing for this one. Like tax-free and stuff like that. So I'll be doing stuff with these fabrics on the channel at some point so you all can see this stuff again. But I'm definitely going to be working with this. I've already got that idea. But like I said, I already got one project cut, so I got to stay focused and not go crazy because I've been in Iowa buying patterns, got things I want to do, and then I go to his lecture. Now I got things I want to do. It's like I got to stay focused and get some of the stuff, done, because it's just a lot right now. So let's see who else is coming to the chat. Leetta Bryan is here saying hi, TNT Quilters. And I don't know where you were saying which fabric is beautiful and pretty. So I just know that some people are going to like them and some people are not. Let me go back and just read the other comments. I know a lot of people are going to say that they're pretty, though. If you tell me which one it is, then I'll read that. Let's see. I'm still trying to get back to, I think Mario, Kevin made me laugh. Don Cunningham came in, says hello, T and fellow quilters. Hi, Don. Cool Girl says, so you fell off the wagon for buying fabric. Yes. And I still got fabric that I'm sorting and going through. But like I said, it's really hard for me to pass up. I did it all last week. And it's like, I saw more pretty fabrics. And these were like newer, updated, my colors and everything. And it was like, okay, I'm going to buy some fabric. And then, like I said, I had just left another lecture where I got inspired to try some different things. And so that was another problem. Not like I didn't have anything here I could try those same techniques with, but it was like the stuff was just staring at me like, take me home. And then, of course, the price. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I bought it anyway. Kim says, I love Apple Tree. I used to shop there a lot. Yes, they are just awesome. We also went to Satin Stitches as well in Columbia, Missouri, but they didn't have, they had some stuff, but after I'd already been in Apple Tree, it was like, no, it wasn't as good. Their sale stuff wasn't as good as Apple Tree. Apple Tree has a whole room. Satin Stitches has like one wall that's a sale area. And it wasn't that it was bad. Kevin found a purple and yellow gold stripe that I could have used with the Crown Royal quilt that I'm planning to make. But then I realized also that I'm putting in orange and green too. So maybe I just want to put a solid purple back or something for the main Crown Royal color instead of using the purple and gold stripe. And then I was thinking, okay, you're going to do one for a customer too. And then it's like, well, but she's only wanting purple too. So I got plenty of purple that I can use for background. So I did not buy one piece of fabric. Mario says, I thought Apple Tree was a restaurant chain. That's when he saw the bag. Yeah. Well, you had to read it. I put it on the thumbnail, but you had to read it. Tiffany is saying, okay, I can type for a bit. I'm making breakfast for dinner as always. I love breakfast for dinner. And Mario does too. Mario, that's Apple Garden is the restaurant. Kevin says, oh, Lordy, glad I don't have to share my haul from Apple Tree after our hour trip. Woo! And thinking of that, my machine, for some reason, is taking a long time to spool the video from Kevin's haul. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of editing. I'm hoping that when I just get to that it'll upload right and his mouth will be with his words is what I'm hoping, because I can't edit it. It keep not syncing everything. But when I click and stop, then it'll catch up and then it'll go back and go off again. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm just going to hopefully go ahead and process it after I get through with this. I got to add a picture that he sent me and then just add an ending to it. And hopefully I can get this to start producing tonight and maybe upload to YouTube tomorrow. We'll see, because you never know what you're going to get when you get to YouTube. So, but I'm having issues with my editor already not wanting to spool in the stuff. And it's like I had rebooted the machine, so it shouldn't be out of memory, but it's still acting up. So, but that's coming soon. I decided to go ahead and, since I did my haul, to go ahead and do Kevin's haul first, and then I'll go back and do my July completions video, and then do the Iowa shops and the museum later. That's because those videos are going to be so hard to edit, because we were in and out, in and out, in and out. And so I was just on the outside talking, and then Kevin has graciously donated his photos of the outside of the building, so we can add those in as well. But when you're talking about in and out of, 30-something places, that's a lot of video, start and stop. So I got a lot of stuff I got to go through. So it's going to take me a while to do all of that. So I decided to go ahead and do Kevin's haul first. Rhonda Barlow is here. She says, hello, T and everyone. Happy birthday, August Quilters. Kim says that panel is beautiful. Nice panel from Benita. Tiffany says that's beautiful. I think they're still talking about the panel. Teresa's also saying happy birthday to the August babies that I haven't announced yet. I haven't seen any one of them in here yet. Cynthia says, I love it. I would love to have it. Beverly Aiken says, hello, T&T Quilters. Sharon Brewington says, good evening, wonderful people. Hi, Sharon. Janet says, very pretty panel. Happy birthday, August born Quilters. And Mario's loving that red and black fabric, saying, wow, wow, wow. That's what my eyes just buzzed out right when I saw it. I said, ooh, that is so pretty. That is a gorgeous backing from Larissa. Henry Glass has awesome fabric. Yes, they do. Beautiful from Darlene. So I know they're still talking about the panel. T, you really know how to pick out beautiful fabrics. Well, thank you. Kelly says it's a poppy, that one flower that I was holding up. Okay, because I don't know flower names. I don't grow a whole lot of flowers. Kevin says, now that's a good friend to find that for you, right? Teaquilters laughing out loud. He just spending my money. He don't care. The red flower is a poppy. Thank you. A lot of you all knew that. And then Kim tells Kevin, yes, Kevin, laughing, the best kind of friend. Yeah. Bonita says, excellent haul. T, whatever type of flowers they are pretty. Yes, they are. Everyone needs a good friend like T and Kevin. Yes. You know, Kevin, that a friend in need of fabric is a friend indeed. Susan says, I just love fabric, all fabric. You got that right. Angela says, good evening, Tea and Quilters. Hi, Angela. And love that leaf print. Mario says $6, $7. That is amazing. Yes. And, you know, like I said, even this shop, Apple Tree, could easily compete with the Iowa quilt shops. Very easily. Yeah, they had, you know, in that sale room, I could have bought, I'd say, probably 80% of the fabric in that sale room I could have walked out with. So I had to really stay focused. They even had boutiques in there still priced at the same price of $7 a yard. And then, like I said, it was ringing up $6 a yard because he had a sale a few weeks ago and he hadn't gone into the, they do a computer system checkout where every fabric is loaded by fabric, so they know exactly when it all sold out or when it's gone or near gone. And so they went in and changed it all to $6. You have to go in there and like scan each one of those boats, and I guess he didn't do it, and so he's not interested, and so it's still selling for $6 2 weeks later. So I was happy. Kevin was happy. That RJR fabric is gorgeous. Elaine Doucette's here, says hi. Oh, T, getting ready for winter sewing. Yes. Susan says, look at all the pretty fabric. Great haul, T. Thank you. Judy says, hello, everyone. Love the fabrics. Thank you. Patricia Hill is here. Says, hello, all. Hi, Patricia. Welcome to the channel. And Maria says, boutiques make my heart pumps very fast. Susan says hers, too. I can't wait to see that red and black 108 again. Yes. And I could even use it on the front of a quilt for one of the techniques that I'm thinking about doing, too. So it's going to be interesting. Joanne Parker says, good evening, TNT Quilters. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. How do you as well? All were beautiful. Lynette Remo says, beautiful colors that I like. I like glass colors. And Allison. She's talking about Henry Glass, I guess. Kim says, T, you got beautiful haul. Thank you. Fabric designer Henry D. Allison Glass. Okay. Claudette Bettis is here, says, hi, T, what size are the comic boards that you use for your fabric? I think my comic boards were like 9 by 12. They're a little bit, or something like that, or 9. They're a little bit bigger than a piece of paper. I know they're now coming out with smaller boards that are like 5 by 7s, but I buy the regular size for your magazines, and they're a little bit bigger than the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So that's what I buy. Lenora Brown says, hi, T Quilters from North Charleston, South Carolina. Hello. Lynette says, at least you go and shop. I work. My sister and niece go shop. FaceTime me. I buy. I get broke over the phone. Well, Kevin tries that too. Fergie says, my YouTube did not show you live. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Somebody else in another video today said that was happening too. Don't know if it's Google or YouTube or us. I don't know how it could be us because we have no control over notifications. So, June Hansen says, hi, T, everyone. I'm trying to get down to the bottom. I'm six minutes away. Helena says, if fabric is your happy place, go for it. You only go around once. After being at death's door twice, I now know how to stay in my happy place. That's true too. I'm going to skip down some of this. Hopefully I don't miss anybody thing. And maybe what I'll do, we've got Eric Oda in here. Now he's saying hi to people. I'm sure I'm skipping some people that have come in, but I'm like 6 minutes behind. I'll never catch up because the comments keep coming. Um, Susan says, my kids want me to downsize, but not your sewing stuff, Mom. Laughing out loud. They know better. Yeah. And that's the only thing is like I'd hate for something to happen to me and my daughter had to be bothered with all this stuff because I have given her some insight on some things so she know not to just like give certain things away, like certain quilts. I've tried to show her the caliber of quilts that I make for utilitarian use and the caliber of quilts that are worth $3,000 and $4,000 appraised. So, and I've even appraised some and left some appraisals for her so she can see different ones that she might want to, that might qualify under what she see on those other ones as well. So I'm trying to help her, but yeah, it's gonna be rough task for somebody that has to handle Teaquilts when I'm gone. So let's go ahead, I guess, and do the August birthday shout outs. Again, remember, whoever wins, you're winning this panel that I got from Apple Tree, and I'm not going to open it up again, but I'll put it up here just in case people have come in now, haven't seen it. But I haven't seen but one birthday person in here so far, and it's 15 minutes till, so I want to go ahead and do that. So first person shouting out is Patricia Vaughn. Her birthday is August 15th. So happy birthday to you. If you're on this in this drawing and you win, you need to email me your mailing address by before Saturday's live chat, because otherwise I'm going to pick somebody else, okay? Just in case if you're looking at this later and not in the live chat tonight. Next person is Sharon Damian. Her birthday is August 16th. She's also in my scrap quilting club. So happy birthday, Sharon. Margaret Dearden. Her birthday is August 22nd. So happy birthday to you as well, Margaret. And I know this one person is in here. It's going to go cuckoo. So we may as well give him a drum roll for his birthday being August 23rd. And that is Eric Oda. So happy birthday, Eric. So I got all the birthdays here. I don't have anything to, I guess I could put it in my bag. Only got 4. Take my receipt and my embroidery design out. Okay, just, and then just reach in here and grab one. And the winner of the drawing is Patricia Vaughn, birthday August 15th. Again, you have until Saturday around 8:30 p.m. Saturday night to notify me by email, because once I start going live, I'm not checking all other social media. So if this is your, you see this video, you won the birthday prize for the month of August, and you can, yeah, email me your mailing address and I'll put this in the mail to you. So congratulations on winning. Hopefully you'll get your prize. So I don't have my stapler in here. I do have some tape though. So I'll just put this on here temporarily, and then I'll keep all the other names until it's claimed. So that's that. And then the only other thing that I did while we were in that part of Missouri is I put in a wood order. I did order some more press tools, and one of them is already sold. But I did get more key lime in stock. So this is your wood press and your stiletto ripper combo. They're $45 plus shipping on my website. I got in more of the neon, the purple and blackish color. And I also got tequila, orange, pink, and red, I guess. No, not pink, orange, yellow, and red, sorry. Tequila Sunrise. And the last color is Blue Angel. And let me make sure, see if that's black. Yes, it's kind of a blue, blackish gray, like a charcoal color. So if you're interested in those, I did pick up another order of that since I was on that side of the state, and it would save me shipping. Because that's where a lot of my money goes into is shipping, especially when I put in big orders and they're kind of heavy when you're getting stuff in multiple. So it was just nice that I was already on that side of the state that I could just pick it up. And so it was nice too that my wood press guy, he didn't have the presses in stock, and he made them on Sunday for me, knowing that I was coming that way on Monday. So that was really nice of him. So that's it for me. I don't know if we got anybody else. Anybody else have any questions or anything you need to ask, or if I forgot to read something? A lot of you all are saying happy birthday to the August birthday people. You all are so nice. Just trying to make sure there aren't any other comments in here. Eric's drinking with the other birthday people. He's got his wine glass. Says, cheer, everyone. Susan says, I'm styling when I use my wood press while I'm out with friends. Yeah, that is so funny because it is really pretty. And they do have, I've been seeing some other ones that people are using as well, some other types. And so, but for the most part, most people have the wood ones, or they have the blue roller one from that I have and never even did a review of. But from Clover, I think I want to say. But yes, they are. They're just really pretty. Oh, and Oda says, Eric says it's cranberry juice in the glass. Yeah, wink, wink. So happy birthday to everybody in August. Hopefully you all have a glorious day. Eric, are you doing anything over on your page for your birthday? And Mario says, tea is not wine, it's cranberry juice, right, Eric? That was Mario saying that, not Eric. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Eric meant that wine glass when he put that out there, though. He meant true wine in there. No, well, I don't know. Got nothing planned yet. Okay, he's talking about for his birthday. Because he's the only one that I know that's in here since he commented. You don't know who all is listening until they comment. So that's the hard part with chat. You don't know if people are watching or not. Also, Eric's channel, he's doing 52 blocks in a year, 1 block a week. If you haven't been over on his channel, you might want to check that out as well. And he says he might also do a giveaway of some sort on his birthday. C-Rax says, I'm here, T. Margaret is C-Rax. Okay, sorry about that. Well, happy birthday to you personally as well, since you're here. Sometimes I forget the names that go with the code names on YouTube. So sorry about that, Margaret. But C-Rax, yes. So hopefully, I don't remember a Patricia Vaughn because it's been so long since I've seen that name in a chat. And people started getting on my birthday list like 2 years ago. So maybe next year I have people re-sign up in January if you want a birthday shout out. And then it's like some of you all I know are on here, but you're not on the birthday shout out list. So I think next January, I'm just going to do birthday shout outs and probably not do drawings in the future, I'm thinking. And then have people re-sign up. Because there's no need for me to call off 30, 40 names if you're not here listening for your name, especially in the month of your birthday. And I always do the birthday shout outs the first live Tuesday now, because I was on Wednesday, the first live Tuesday of the month. So that's where you'll know you'll hear it. Also, if you want to be added to the birthday list, if you're not on it now, you'll still have to probably redo it in January, because I'm not going to put a date of when I added you. But go ahead and send me an email to teaquilts@teaquilts.com and give me your birthday month, especially if it's for the rest of this year. If you've got one coming up September through December, go ahead and email that to me. And then January, I think what I'm going to do is revamp the list and have people start over again. Mario says that Eric's he says Facebook page is awesome. His YouTube page is awesome. And Debbie was asking what is his channel. He has given you all a link. And Lynette also say happy birthday, C-Rex. So that's nice. So yeah, Janice Miller says, evening, Miss T and everyone from sunny, hot San Diego. Hi, Janice. We're about to sign off. We were kind of finished for the evening. I don't have anything else to add. Other things that I've been probably working on is the only thing I've done sewing wise is I've cut out my kit for sewing Saturday night, and I also have washed the backing that I need to quilt that patriotic quilt. I got it washed and used some bleach and not bleach. That would be horrible on a blue black backing, wouldn't it? I used vinegar and baking soda on it just to soften the fabric a little bit before I put it on my long arm. So now I got to press that. It's in a wad. So I'm going to go ahead and end here since I don't have a lot of comments right now. Everyone, please be safe, stay blessed, and quilt out. See you all on Saturday night.